In a few short seconds, I'm going to take this top off, not to impress you, but to impress upon you on how you can look good all year round, even in your late 30s. In fact, as this video gets uploaded, it's going to be my 38th birthday. So as I reach level 38 in life, I'm nearly coming to sort of the end of my training session now. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to guide you through actually, what I eat, how I train to stay in great shape at level 37. So, this is me, steroid free, 38 years old. Not doing too bad. Let's finish our last set of hold and squat. We're doing a bent over row, and we're doing a double kettlebell squat. I've got a fucked up ankle at the minute from fracturing it 3 months ago. So you'll notice as I'm squatting, I can't squat properly yet. Just getting back into it, but everything else works fine, apart from this ankle. So, final set, this is a 40 kilo kettlebell. Shit. Doing a little superset here of a pull squat combo. You'll be able to tell my right ankle is a bit fucked at the minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 sets done. So, how do I train? Well, I weightlift 3 times a week. I used to do 4 and 5, but I found it was a bit much. I couldn't recover well enough, and I was more tight and sore, and I wasn't as fit. So when I'm in good health with me a working ankle, and obviously it's been 3 months, I've just been mostly training up my body, hence staying in a decent enough shape. But usually 8-9 times out of 10, my routine would look like the following. Monday would be weight training on an afternoon. It would involve heavy back squat, front squat, some kind of Olympic lifts, maybe clean and jerk, snatch, something like that. Tuesday, I would either have off or I would go for a walk, or occasionally do a bodyweight training, a short one. Wednesday, I would come and lift weights, usually a push-pull, some kind of heavy push-pull. Thursday, I would do some kind of bodyweight training, usually. Friday, I would weightlift again, squats, heavy front squat, back squat, clean and jerk, snatch, whatever. Then Saturday I would do full bodyweight training with TST, which is my training group that I take in this private gym. I would do full bodyweight training then. But when I'm back to full strength as well, I'm a professional wrestler. So a couple of times a week as well, I would practice professional wrestling, which is high cardio, sprinting in the ring, a lot of push-ups, jumping, flips, all that kind of thing. So you're basically talking, if you were to call it weights and cardio, right, as people do, I don't really like referring to it that way. I feel it's strength training and fitness. Really, I find that's, you know, or just general movement, just moving to feel good. Then I would do technically 3 weight training, 3 cardio, 3 fitness. That's basically the way my week works. So I'll be training more or less 5 to 6 days a week every week. Yeah, usually 4 absolute minimum, 5 to 6 usually. Now, the Monday and Wednesday I used to do the wrestling training on a night, so I would lift on an afternoon, and at night I would do the wrestling training. But since I've knocked my ankle and the school's moved, I haven't done that. But I will be getting back to it. Come when I'm able and when my body is able. We're finishing with some hammer curl here. So, follow with me. 20 kilo dumbbells. Fucking hell. I tend not to do many curls, to be fair. Like arm related stuff. I've just been doing it recently with my ankle being fucked. But everything gets written down as well. What was that, 8 reps on it? 8 reps at 20. 2.5 minute rest. Always time your rests. Don't be fucking around. So, alongside my training, here's what I eat. My diet is more or less the same every day, with a few tweaks here and there. For breakfast, I'll put some pictures on the screen or videos on the screen here of what it is. Breakfast is usually the same 7 days a week. 2 slices of gluten-free toast with grass-fed butter, like a Kerrygold or something like that. Gluten-free because you just feel better on a gluten-free diet. 6 whole, usually organic eggs. Salt, that's it. That's breakfast. Also, I will spoon almond butter, about a half a tub. So my breakfast is around 1,000 calories. It's a high calorie breakfast. I'm what you would class as a hard gainer. So I don't build very easily. I'm naturally a skinny, insecure man, or kid I should say, when I was a kid. Naturally insecure kid. So I have to eat quite a lot to be able to maintain a certain amount of size and energy, right? So once I've spooned half a little tub of almond butter and I've had my eggs and my toast, black coffee. I'll drink approximately 2.5 to 3 litres of water a day with electrolyte powder in. Then I won't eat until lunchtime. Lunchtime, we just did, my right hand man did a video on this. Lunchtime, I'll usually have the videos on the screen somewhere here. We will have 2 tins of tuna, a packet of rice and some frozen veg. As a little sweet treat after, I might have an apple, a banana, a bit of fruit, or maybe a clean chocolate bar, which is on the screen, by the way. Clean Mars bars. Oh my God, they're amazing. Well, they're plant-based Mars bars, but they're tremendous. Then I will train 3 o'clock maybe, or maybe earlier sometimes. Then I'll wait till tea time or dinner time, which is around 5 o'clock. And at tea time, usually the missus will cook, but we'll just have a variation of some kind of meat, be it like a beef steak, or be it a bolognese steak, or be it a chicken breast or a salmon fillet or two. It'll be a source of protein, along with some green vegetables, which are either sprouts, broccoli, kale, cabbage, something like that. And it'll either be made into like a Sunday dinner kind of thing with a little bit of gluten-free gravy, or we'll have it with something like sweet potato or rice or a regular baked potato. And then after that, we'll often just have some berries with some Greek natural yogurt. And that, apart from the occasional 1 or 2 squares of dark chocolate, is basically what I eat almost every day. Let me go into my second set as I elaborate a little bit on that. That's my diet, this is my training. That's the protocol at the moment. For 38 years old, still training. I'm in pretty decent nick. I'm happy with how I look. Could there be room for improvement? Yes. But I've been doing this a long time now, and I kind of know what works for me. I'm just wanting this ankle to heal so I can get back to proper athletics and some wrestling. So, excuse me while I do set 2. Stop! Spask! Sky, bugger! Whew. So, set 2 done. Let me write that down. Let me keep talking about this routine that I've got. It's because here's the thing, right? Success leaves clues. Big believer in that. So if you maybe look at me, or if you follow my stuff, or you follow me and you think, oh, I'd like results like that guy, then look what that person does. I look at that with a lot of people I admire. I wonder what they do. I wonder what their habits are, their routine, their strategy. Now, it's not all about just eating well and training. That's a foundation. You've also got to think about keeping your mental health good. And through training, you do that. Now, weights, I find, makes you feel strong and confident. If you want to call it cardio or fitness, I feel makes you feel alive and electric. There's a buzz behind it. Like, I love weight training. It makes you feel good. It changes your body. But the fitness side of things, which I'm lacking a little bit at the minute, because with a broken ankle, you're limited to what you can do fitness-wise when you can't use your legs very much. There's that certain feeling of electricity in your body. That ability to jump and move and run and sprint. There's nothing quite like that to me. And that's athletic, I think, when you have a good level of strength, core stability, core strength, and you're able to move quickly. You don't have to be fucking Usain Bolt, but if you can move and get on and off the floor quick, and you can do fitness things and climb mountains and go for walks, and you could run a mile if you had to, that's fitness, yeah? That feels good. And I do believe you need both in your life. Now, if I revert back to my diet, I said that it's more or less the same every day. It is, apart from a weekend where it changes slightly. I'll usually on a Friday night have a treat. So I'll have a pizza, and I'll have some chips, and I'll have some chocolate on Friday night as a little treat. Saturday morning, I'll get up, guess what I'll do? First thing, black coffee, train, have the same breakfast on Saturday. I might add a little bit of bacon in on Saturday maybe. And then guess what I'll do in the lunchtime? Have a same healthy style lunch. And then on the night time, we might have another takeaway, or we might just cook a nice clean curry or something like that. Sunday, we'll have the same breakfast, even on a weekend. Then Well, usually, actually, we've kind of got in the routine of having a Sunday dinner a little bit later on, like a nice big Sunday dinner, and that's usually a lot. We might have a tiny bowl of porridge with some oat milk on the Sunday night. But apart from that, almost 7 days a week, it stays the same. And what you've got to consider is that when it comes to getting results, people get results from all different kinds of approaches. This is just my strategy and it works. But I've done it for so long, which is why I know it works. And here's the thing. Now it's not necessarily about the result, because I have a result. Now it's about how I can keep going. And this is where most people go wrong, is they look for the result, the body fat, the weight loss, and they get there and then that's it. Or they go for the marathon or the half marathon or the Tough Mudder and they achieve it and then nothing. Or they go for the photo shoot or the wedding day and then nothing. This is like, no, this is not just maintenance. It is maintenance in a way, but actually I want to get better. So that's why I'm always tracking my weights. That's why I want to get better at my skill of wrestling. That's why I just want to get better at how I can do things, how I move, how well I move, how strong I'm getting, etc., how fit I'm getting. If I can only do 100 burpees, for example, how can I get to 120? You know, things like that. So, set 3 of these hammer curls. These are my kind of last bits to finish off. Fucking hell. Oh, you bastard. So 3 or 4 done. I know I've rambled on a bit here, but I hope this has been kind of useful for you to listen to, just to understand it. Now, I guess everybody is different, but when you nail the basics, like drink the water, get the movement in, get to bed on time, things start happening. Which leads me to my last point, which I've just mentioned there, is get to bed on time. There's no way, that I would have been able to maintain this consistency, and I think it even achieve this physique, if I'd been getting to bed late. Now, our bedtime is 9 p.m. This is almost 7 days a week. Sometimes we might go a little bit later on a Saturday, because we don't have to be up at 5 a.m. on a Sunday. But I'm talking 1 hour max. So what that means is that we sleep from 9 till 5 in the morning. We get 8 hours in bed. Don't sleep 8 hours, but we probably get around 7 hours decent sleep. If you're not sleeping well, you're not recovering. Your mental health's going to be bad. You're going to be more tired. You're going to crave more sugar. Guess what you're going to avoid? The hard work like what I'm doing now. So if you don't get your sleep pattern right, you ain't getting a body to go with it. You ain't getting a lifestyle to go with it. You got to remember, this all healthy lifestyle, it works in synchronicity. There's a lot of moving parts to it. But when it becomes just habitual, it becomes so much easier. Like now, training and diet and just getting to bed on time is normal for me, because I've done it for so long. And this is where people need to get to. It's like sometimes it's just normal for people to eat shit. It's normal for people to smoke and get to bed at midnight. You know, and that seems like normal. But if you are unhappy with how you look and how you feel and how your lifestyle's going, then you've got to start to make some changes. You've got to start to understand that it's not a one size fits all approach, It's a one size fits one. This is what works for me. Maybe you've took some inspiration from it. You've took some motivation from it and just some ideas to start to apply. But it's not the intensity of the work that's going to get you a result. It's the consistency of the effort. Think about that. It's not the intensity of the work. It's the consistency of the effort. That's the be all and end all. And the only reason why I maintain a physique like this at 38 years old, probably, 365 days of the year, I might add a little bit body fat here and there, but I never get out of shape. Sometimes I'm leaner than other times, but I'm always in shape. I can always take my top off and walk down the beach or get my photo taken confidently any day of the year, just because it's how I live. And this is what I try and promote to people, is like being happier in yourself. It's not just about looking a certain way. It's not. It's about feeling a certain way. And at the end of the day, even if this kind of work, all the wrestling, everything else, all the fitness, all the weightlifting, if it didn't change my body, I would still do it, because mentally it helps me. Even if my body didn't change, because getting a decent body obviously requires consistency with good diet. I've told you earlier in this video about my diet. And how consistent I am with that. I keep my protein high, I keep my water high, I get to bed on time, I avoid alcohol. I haven't had a drink in 4 years. I haven't been drunk nearly in 5 years at the time of making this video. So I avoid alcohol, I don't take cocaine anymore, I don't smoke weed, I have healthy habits, and that's hard to maintain. It's not a lifestyle for everybody, but hopefully this video has give you some food for thought as I finish this last set. And thank you for watching. I hope I haven't bored you too much. I'll see you on the next one. If you'd like to learn how to create outstanding levels of energy, motivation and self-control, my second book, Supercharged, the modern day guide to doing exactly that, is out now.